All right, guys, so let's do a little weekly outlook for this week. As you can see, we have FOMC on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday, all of the news is tentative, obviously, because the government is still shut down. So if we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we ripped past all-time highs. We are currently around the 25,510 area with no retracement in sight back to the 50%. So the first thing I want to see this week is a retracement back to this 50% line. Now, whether FOMC causes us to rip back to 50% or, what happens before then, I would just like to see price rebalance before we go higher. And if we drop down to the 15-minute, we can see that we still have those CPI data lows right here that have not been swept. Obviously, we already swept those highs. And we also have these equal lows inside of this 15-minute bullish gap right there. So obviously, since we're at all-time highs, I would not like to short into this 50% level. I'd like some structure to be built up here and price slowly drops down to that 50% so we can catch like a smaller short down to that level. You never really want to short all-time highs, so I would like to see price rebalance a little bit before actually dumping down to that 50% level. Since this is the 4-hour time frame, this is going to take a little bit longer to play out, and the government very well could stay shut down this week. So Thursday and Friday could just have no news, which would kind of suck. But anyways, my short-term draws for Monday and Tuesday at least, I definitely want to see these equal lows get ran, and I want to see these data lows get ran at least before we go higher. A retracement to that 50% would be below these Asia lows here, right there. That's the 50% line. I guess that would be my main target for this week. So this is my week's analysis.